Hey, everybody, and welcome in. It's great to see you guys in chat. Mandy is always, Mandy, you're almost always first. We appreciate you being here every week. It's so sweet of you. Would you enjoy Mandy's first question? Would you enjoy a character meal? I love character meals, Mandy, and we're going to talk about the character meal that we had while we were there. So we did have one of those. Disney World has several character meals. Keith, welcome in, guys. I was just had the pleasure of being on Big Disney Fans live stream tonight. He was having his 63rd, I believe, birthday celebration live stream, and I really enjoyed being there, Keith, again. And happy birthday! While we're on the subject. Guys, let me know if my sound is good. Hey, Dave, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know if my sound is good, y'all. Alex, it's good to see you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Um, we're going to start with a happy birthday greeting for Keith. Just celebrated his birthday this week, and Keith, we're really excited for you. I know you had a nice Disney birthday and celebrated with friends, and Shar made it really special for you. So we're really excited about that. Keep up those countdowns, though, absolutely. So this is for Keith's birthday. Anybody that has in earbuds, be aware that there's a loud noise warning coming in 3, 2, 1. Yay! Keith, happy birthday, buddy. We appreciate you so much. Keith is a very important part of our Disney YouTube community, and we just appreciate you, Keith, for all that you do and the support, and just seeing you in chat is always a pleasure. So, but welcome in everybody, Jonathan. Let's see who else is in the chat. We have Mandy, and if one of you could keep track, guys, for me, if you don't mind, of who's in the chat. William is not going to be here tonight. He is doing his dead level best to catch up on some grading, and so if one of you guys could, oh, hey, Mr. Juma, welcome in. It's so good to see you. But thanks for being here, everybody. Again, Mandy and Keith. Tina McNeil, good to see you as always. We need to talk. We need to catch up a little bit. I haven't talked with you in person. We've just kind of been making the rounds in chats. Alex, welcome in with you and Charlie and Lily and all your beautiful family. We appreciate it. And of course, Jonathan and Miss Najuma, it's always a pleasure to see you here. So again, William is not going to be here tonight. He is taking this opportunity to catch up on some grading, and so we're going to change up the format just a little bit. I know that the thumbnail said we were going to talk about the two major closings that have happened and are about to happen. Muppet Vision 3D closed just this past week, and so that was that was a blow, but Muppet Vision 3D closed June the 8th, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then also Disney announced the closure of Tom Sawyer Island, Rivers of America, and the Liberty Bell will be closing permanently on July 7th. So that decision is part of a larger expansion project that's going to replace the Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island with a Cars-themed area. So, and we're still not entirely sure how that's going to affect the Liberty Bell. So, we will, talk about that next week. I'm going to table that, push that out until next week, and then William can be here for that discussion. But I did want to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Oh, thanks, Jerry. Good to see you. Oh, thanks so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Okay. But thanks, yeah, thanks for popping in. God's Hatbox Ghost is in the mansion. It's always good to see, cousin. Always nice to see through you. And Alex, okay, I'm sorry. Alex, we're going to talk about that next week. I promise we'll talk about it next week. But I'd really love for William to be here when we talk about that. We're going to, kind of cover some of the history of that, and go back over some of our pictures. By the way, uh, y'all, if you have pictures from Muppet Vision 3D from that, that area from Muppet Courtyard that you've taken over the years, I have several pictures all the way back to 2007 of myself sitting on the Miss Piggy as Statue of Liberty fountain. So if y'all have those, send those to me. Send them to me via email at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram. I'd love to have those if you don't mind me showing those. That'll give us that'll give us some good memories to talk about. So if y'all have them and you don't mind me showing them next week, by all means send those to me. And Jerry, you have a good night. Absolutely. You have a good night. Jonathan, it's always good to see you. But yeah, we'll go over that next week. We're going to talk about that next week when William is here and cover that, pretty extensively, as well as the Tom Sawyer Island closure, which I'm still having a hard time believing they're going to do that, that they're going to actually do that. I had so hoped that sanity would prevail, and that they would cancel that. They're calling it an expansion. It's not an expansion. It's they're just bulldozing Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America, the Liberty Bell. They're totally getting rid of that area to put in a cars ride. So we'll talk about that a little bit more, and the history of that area. But that's an ouch. That's a thank you so much. I appreciate that, Tina. But yeah, that's well, Alex. I'll tell you, they're getting roasted pretty hard for this, and I thought, they've gotten a lot of negativity, a lot of negative vibes over this, a lot of negative comments for months. They've been, getting them, and I thought perhaps they might think better of it, Alex. But it looks like they're going to go ahead with it. So that's going to change. I'll be honest with you. That's going to change things for us, and we'll get into that next week. But yeah, Alex, I'm there too. I'm there, buddy. I'm right there with you. Okay, Keith. Good night. Good night, and happy birthday. Good night, buddy. Thanks for popping in, and I thank you again for having me on your show tonight. Y'all check out Keith, big Disney fan. Look up his channel if somebody wants to drop his link in the chat for everybody to check out Keith's channel. He does a lot of Disney and just some fun stuff. His cousin Char, Epcot Forever, Dana the Wild Place was there tonight, and also the Gingers were there. So check that out. It was tons of fun. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer, Keith, but thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Well, Alex, again, we're going to talk about it next week. We're going to try not to, not to go too far into the negativity, but we're going to talk about it pretty, we're going to express our opinions, which is what we do, and the good and the bad. We love Disney, and when they do something really good, we talk about that, and then but sometimes they really mess up, and I think this one's a mess up. I think taking out Tom Sawyer Island is a huge mess up, but at any rate, there's the link. Thank you, Tina. Alex, Alex, well, um, yeah, since Bob Iger has been back at the helm as CEO for the second time, I've kind of been wondering, whether this is like an alien has taken over his body or what's going on there. I'm kind of with you there on that. And of course, word is the buzz is that Josh Tomorrow is in the pole position to take over when Iger retires for the second time. And that, several years ago, that would have been, we'll also need to discuss that. Several years ago, that would have been, uh, I would have been more excited about him taking over than I am now because I'm afraid that he has, it's Megatronics, right, Alex? It's something, I don't know. Um, but so we're going to talk about all that next week and kind of, hash through it. Well, I see, I agree, Tina. But they say that, and which doesn't really surprise me, although there were a couple of other people, in the running, and there still are. But they say that Josh is pretty much in that the first slot to be CEO when Iger retires for the second time. So we'll have to see. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about his career, and maybe some of the other candidates as well. Maybe that next week. But at any rate, tonight we also wanted to remind you guys that Father's Day is on Sunday, so don't forget that. If your father is still with you, um, give him a call, give him a hug, do both. If you're blessed to have your father still with you, by all means, let him know how much you love him and that that you're glad he's still around. My dad died when I was 10, and I still miss him every day. So, and I know that my sisters, Joy and Susan, do as well. So, um, Father's Day is a time for us to honor our dads and the roles that they played in our lives. So if you still have yours, you're blessed to still have yours. Be sure you make it feel special. Um, and that, the best, I'll have to say, probably the best gift that you can give him is to spend the day with him or go to church with him. So by all means, do that. Father's Day is coming up, guys. So make your dad feel special. Um, I also, let's see, let me go ahead as we're getting started here and read this day in Disney history. We'll start with that, and then we're going to just go over tonight the second piece that was on the thumbnail, which is a recap of our Disney trip. So we're going to do the recap of the Disney trip. I'll probably change up the thumbnail a little bit to reflect the shift. The change in topic next week. But we're gonna cover our Disney trip, and also I'm going to show you all the merch that I got. So we will do that. This day in Disney history, guys. We always like to cover just a little bit of Disney history because we love it. Lots of it. 1895, actress Hattie McDaniel, who played Aunt Tempy in Disney's Song of the South and the first person of African descent to be nominated and win an Academy Award, is born in Wichita, Kansas. Movie fans will recognize McDaniel for her Oscar-winning role of Mammy in the classic 1939 film Gone with the Wind, which is my personal favorite movie of all time. Appearing in over 60 films, she earned 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and shared her success by donating generously to the NAACP. Back then, McDaniel passed at the age of 59 in October of 1952. We lost her very early, but my goodness, what a talented and graceful actress she was. Hattie McDaniel, Aunt Tempy in Song of the South. precious, precious lady, an incredible actress. Let's see. Let me look here. Don't know if there's a whole lot. I usually write these out, and tonight I'm just reading them straight off the site. There is a site. It's just called This Day in Disney History. Guys, you can see, all the things that happen on any particular day. It's really, really neat. Let's see what else we have here. If there's anything else that jumps out at us in 1995. Now I remember this one. Guys, in 1995, over 100,000 people attended a free outdoor premiere of Disney's Pocahontas on the Great Lawn in New York City's Central Park. Y'all remember that? Shown on four 80-foot high screens. It's the largest opening ever for an animated film. A majority of the tickets were given away in advance in a random lottery to those who responded to newspaper advertisements. Pocahontas will be released to select theaters in the U.S. on June 16th and generally released June the 23rd of 1995. And that was really an amazing way to premiere that movie. It's Jillian's favorite movie. I'll probably remember that. Let's see. In 2000, to mark the return of the Indiana Jones Spectacular to Disney MGM Studios after a 6-month hiatus for refurbishments, Disney invites 500 Floridians, mostly from the Orlando area with the last name Jones, to be in the audience for the grand reopening show. What a fun idea that was. So all of the local Joneses showed up to mark the return of the Indiana Jones stunt spectacular in 2000. That was cool. And I did remember that too. But let's see what else we might find here. Is there anything else worthy of... in 2012, the 66th annual Tony Awards, which just took place recently for this year, recognizing achievement in Broadway productions during the 2011-2012 season, is held at the Beacon Theater in New York City. And Best Original Score is awarded to Newsies. Alan Menken and Jack Feldman. Best choreography is given to Christopher Gattelli. There were also, so those were the Disney, and both of those were developed by Disney Theatrical Productions. So I'm not sure how many Tony Awards, Disney has won over the years, or exactly how many. I know they have quite a collection of Oscars as well. Let's see, anything else? In 2020, ABC's The Wonderful World of Disney presents the animated Big Hero 6. Baymax, a lovable personal companion robot, forms a special bond with robotics prodigy Hiro Hamada. This is the fourth of 4 consecutive Wednesday presentations of beloved films from the Disney Plus library. So that kind of wraps up our This Day in Disney History. Let's see. Let me catch up in chat, guys. Oh, thanks, Tina. Thanks, Tina, for that. Aunt Joy and Aunt Susan. And since you brought it up, there's another birthday that we need to, that I've got to recognize again, just because, I want to. But Susan, my sister Susan had a birthday just here recently, and I wanted to, I'm gonna give another recognition of that, because I just want to. And I love you, Susan. And Tina's saying hello to my sisters in the chat there, reminded me of it again. And so Happy birthday. I know that she had a nice day. I actually sent Susan a card, mailed it, bought it at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I think we were on the Islands of Adventure side, and mailed that from got that Hogsmeade postmark, which you can do. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but if you and you could do it in Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade, and there's probably a place to do it now in at the Ministry of Magic and Epic. But if you go to Bergenham oh, what's it called? Not Bergenham, Bergenham Borks. I'm trying to remember. Just ask a cast member or a crew member, and they'll direct you to it. But they have you can take in your own prepared your own prepared postcards or cards or whatever, and they will stamp it for you with the Hogsmeade postmark. So I bought Tina or I bought Susan a card and mailed it to her from there. So it's really cool. Happy birthday again, sis. And I know she got her card because she let me know that she did. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because I can. um, you can, Tina, you can also buy, now you guys are aware of this, right? I've told you that you could do this in the Magic Kingdom and go to, they're in Town Square, and go to Guest Relations and get the Main Street USA postmark and then mail it out front. Well, you could do the same thing at Universal in any of the Harry Potter parks. You can either get the Diagon Alley postmark if you're on that side, or you can get the Hogsmeade postcard if you're on the other side. So fun stuff, fun stuff. Just some little tidbits there, and people love to. I usually write my postcards ahead of time and have them stamped, and so then all I have to do is stick them in my backpack and take them in, and they'll stamp them for me and then mail them. So they send them out post. So yeah. So Susan, apparently you didn't get Errol. I told him if it had to be Errol, sometimes he gets all lost and confused, but if it had to be Errol, that they could send him. So they may have sent Hedwig instead. So that's good. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. Okay, guys, we just returned from Walt Disney World and Universal Studios, and I want you to please be sure and check out our live streams from while we were there. Jillian did a Skyliner hop from Caribbean Beach Resort to Hollywood Studios, and then I also went live from Hollywood Studios. And then for the very first time, I went live from Epic Universe at the Ministry of Magic, which is an amazing, amazing area. So for like a little over an hour there, I went live and even was able to go into the Ministry of Magic ride and show you that. So by all means, check those out. Tons of fun. I would have done more. I hope to get back pretty soon and be able to do more live streaming because I really enjoy it. And last week on Hitchhiker Chat, we did a recap of our first trip to Epic. So if you want to know the details and kind of what we thought about that, some tips and tricks, check that out if you're planning a trip soon. That was Hitchhiker Chat from last week. Okay, guys. Let's see. Thank you, Alex. Thanks so much. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just recap our trip, guys, and some of the things that we did. And then I have some merch. I'm going to go ahead and share. I was going to do a haul video, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and show you the merch tonight, and because I have so many videos that I need to do, I'll just show you the merch. I'll just show you the merch tonight, and we'll get on with it. Okay, as y'all know, this was a little bit different This a little bit different trip than we normally take. I was there with some very dear friends. They asked me to go with them because they were, kind of hadn't been to the parks in forever and were kind of unfamiliar with uh, with the layout and so many of the changes that have taken place over the years. And so, uh oh, pardon me, there's y'all number one. um, that would be a good way to save up Disney money, right? To put, to have to put, so much money for every yawn, right? Um, at any rate, we started at Planet Hollywood. The travel your travel day. I like to kind of start the trip off with a bang. A lot of times we will. Well, a lot of times Jeff drops me off at the park and then goes to check in at our resort so that I could just, go straight into the park. But it's fun, when you get there. We decided to go down to Disney Springs because we knew it was going to be. Yeah, it is early tonight. It is right, uh, but because we knew that we weren't going to have any time. This was our only shot to go to Disney Springs because this was a packed. Oh, sorry, Alex. So sorry. This was a packed trip, y'all. We did 6 solid days of parks. Yes, we did. Oh my goodness. I don't recommend it. But that's what we did because that's what everybody wanted to do. And so this was our only shot to go to Disney Springs and let the kids see Disney Springs. Some of the kids with our friends had never seen the parks or any of it. So we tried as hard as we could to cover as much as we could, the high points, what have you. So um, we started at Disney Springs. Really enjoyed that area, and the kids decided they wanted to eat at Planet Hollywood. Y'all, it was fun. It's always fun. This is my hamburger. I ordered, I think, just straight up, just their like all American burger. It comes with fries and there's a pickle there, and it was really good. This was a really good burger, by the way. And this was one of the desserts that we ordered. It's like this huge, you know, chocolate on chocolate, death by chocolate cake. So Planet Hollywood is always a lot of fun. It's still fun if you haven't been to Planet Hollywood in a while and you're traveling with kids, especially. It is a lot of fun. We actually sat. Yeah, it's fun to sit inside, so you can kind of. It is huge. It was definitely huge, and the cream there on top was fabulous. It was very rich. Um, I never met a dessert that was too sweet for me, by the way. So too sweet is not in my vocabulary. But we sat in order to be seated a little quicker. It was pretty busy that night. By the time we got there, we sat like out uh, overlooking, just kind of overlooking the walkway area, and it came a real thunderstorm. I think I posted a short of that, guys. If you want to check it out, it was just a thunderstorm with lightning and the whole Florida lightning, that streak lightning, like they get down there. That's really pretty. So it was interesting to just be out there, under the deck and be able to watch all that. It was pretty amazing. Oh, why does the Susie? Well, that's an excellent question, Susie. That is sometimes, like when the hamburger is really really tall like that, it's just a big toothpick with a loop. It does look like it does look like a sword, doesn't it, sweetie? To kind of hold it all together. It's just for looks, but I do love that. It would be really cool if it was. It would be a lot cooler if it was a sword, right? So anyway, we started out at Planet Hollywood. The kids did just a little bit of shopping down there, and we were able to eat while it was thundering and lightning and pouring down rain, and just kind of that whole vibe had a really good view of the airfowl, which was not up obviously, but just a really pretty view, even though it was storming, and really enjoyed that. And then by the time we finished, it had stopped raining, so we were able to walk around a little bit. Went over to World of Disney, and really, really enjoyed it. So it was fun. Started out at Disney Springs. Now, our first day, our first full day, we did have park hoppers, but we kind of had to figure it out. And of course, y'all know I have an annual pass. We started out at Hollywood Studios. The kids absolutely loved Hollywood Studios. We did for Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, y'all. We did buy a lightning lane, so we were able to ride pretty much everything. We didn't get to Slinky Dog. We did not get to Slinky Dog Dash. I think that's one of the only things that we didn't ride. I know that we trying to think if there was anything else. I think Slinky Dog was the only big ride that we didn't get to. I asked somebody to take this picture. I hadn't had my picture taken at the Millennium Falcon chess table in a while, and so he was really sweet to take this. So Hollywood Studios was a ton of fun. We did rope drop, and again we did get Lightning Lane, and really, Lightning Lane and Hollywood Studios are the two parks that I recommend getting Lightning Lane for. I don't do it when I'm by myself, but we had a lot of kids with us. Kylie was with us, and then of course the Stewart's kiddos, and for that bigger group, and the fact that it was their first trip, and the whole, all of that, we did get Lightning Lane for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Were able to get Oga's Cantina reservations. The kids really enjoyed Oga's Cantina. Some of them were familiar with Star Wars. Of course, the older folks in the party were, but Oga's is always a treat. So, and we got, guys, they have really upped their game. Just incidentally, they have really upped their game on food. They have added, I want to sit there. Yeah, right. Yes, Alex. Oh my gosh, it's cool. It is really cool. Did you? I did not crash the Falcon. I did not crash the Falcon. We did pretty well on the Falcon. I'll tell you though, Tina, the pilot, the right and left pilots really do. I mean, whether or not they can pilot the Falcon is, if you run into, like, I've had kids pilot the Falcon with me before, like 6, 7-year-old kids who had no idea what they were doing. And I'm telling you, it can be a rough ride if, because you're actually, have some control. And I've had really, really good pilots where we were able to get 2 canisters of coaxium. And then I've had just where we hit everything. And that's a rough ride. That's a rough ride. But anyway, we were able to go into Oga's. And just for the record, guys, and a lot of you know this already, they have really upped their food game at Oga's. And they have added some things to the menu that are really, really good. They have a flatbread pizza. They have like a charcuterie board that's really good. They have a melted cheese board or a melted cheese bread bowl. It's like melted cheese that comes in a bread bowl. They have, yeah, right, Alex. I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, so they, it used to be they just used to have 1 or 2 little things that were a whole lot, but they have changed that. So you can get, that flatbread is actually good enough, guys, to be, to me to be a meal. So Tina and I got that. We got that the last time we were there, Tina, and it was really good if you remember. Of course, we also did Muppet Vision 3D. Oh my goodness. This is, just the waiting area for Muppet Vision 3D. And this was, of course, the first and last time some of these kids will see it because it was their first time at Disney, and we knew we had to, to go in and do it so that they could see it because it has closed already. So that's one of our pictures from that. And again, we're going to talk about that more at length next week. Tina says only ridden twice. It was fun. With an 8-year-old pilot, I don't think my back has recovered yet. I can sympathize with you, Tina. It's oh boy, yeah, it can be rough when you have somebody that really is not a very good pilot. Alex Charlie says, Dad. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now, Tina, you enjoyed what we had when we were there in December, and hopefully we can do a do-over in November. Hope. I might be planning a trip for November. So, okay. Let's see. Moving right along. Okay, guys, do y'all know about the character paloozas? This is at Hollywood Studios. As you are coming out of you're exiting Tower of Terror. You're coming from the gift shop, and there's a Joffrey stand right in front of you. To the right is where you go, back around towards the entrance to Tower and then across to Rock and Roller Coaster if you need to. And then to the left used to be Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, but now I think it's the Villain Show. Am I right? Is the Villain Show over there? But at any rate, there is a couple of big brown gates just to the left of the Joffrey stand. Keep an eye on those. Every now and then, and I don't know if it's on a set schedule or if it's just a random thing, those gates open. And guys, there will be several characters, but usually at least 4 characters back there. And you can go in. Like they leave the gates open for a little while and let, I don't know, a few people in, a few families. And then they close the gates again. So if you see those gates open, go quickly and get in there so that you can do a meet and greet with the characters. It's so much fun. We met, there was obviously Rafiki. I had not seen Rafiki in a long time. There's Chip and Dale, always a fantastic meet and greet. And of course, Goofy, my gracious, it's just, and who is the other one? I'm trying to think. Was it Donald? I guess it may have been Donald Duck, was the 4th one, but that is amazing. And this is like the, I don't know, 3rd time that we've hit that, and those doors open. I think it's just random. So as you're exiting the Tower of Terror, look over there. You might want to hang around in that area, and I generally do because I like to ride Tower of Terror and then get a Joffrey's coffee. And there are a couple of benches back there. It's kind of a nice place if you can find a place to sit to just, chill out for a little bit and what have you, and you can watch for those doors to open. So by all means, yeah. So by all means, keep an eye on that because this is so much fun. The kids got off Tower of Terror and we were able to meet all those characters and take pictures, and I took a lot of video, and it was so much fun. I can tell Susie, I can tell Chip and Dale apart. Do you know how to tell Chip and Dale apart? I know probably some of you in the chat know how to tell them apart. How do you tell them apart, guys? Susie, do you know? Does Susie know how? Anyway, they're so great, and it's tons of fun. It's she does not know. Okay, let me tell you, Susie. Does anybody in the chat know? I know you do. I know y'all do. I know y'all know. Susie, the way you tell Chip and Dale apart is their noses. Their noses. Chip has a brown, like a dark brown nose, like a chocolate chip, and Dale has a red nose. So you remember Chip has the chocolate chip brown nose, and Dale has a red nose. So that's the way I tell. That's immediately, kind of the way I tell them apart. Oh. So, well, Susie, you need to meet Chip and Dale because they are so cute. They are just a fantastic meet and greet. You would love to meet all these characters, I bet. Right, sweetie? Aw. Well, I'm excited to be talking to you too, Susie. So, okay, moving right along. Let's move here. Our next day, guys, as far as just to wrap up the Hollywood Studios day, we did rope drop, we did do Lightning Lane, we went to Oga's, and we were able to ride pretty much everything. Now, we did that it started raining like in the afternoon, and they canceled Fantasmic, which was really disappointing because y'all know how great Fantasmic is. So we did not get to do Fantasmic, but we we covered Hollywood Studios pretty well and had an amazing day. Just an amazing day. So our second day was Magic Kingdom. We did not park hop on either of these 2 days because those were the parks that the kids really wanted to see. So we spent an entire first day at there were 9 of us, Tina. Actually, there were 10 of us. There were 10. There were 10 of us. So, and Kylie's in that picture too. So just great kids, all of them. Love these guys. So there were 10. Party of 10. It was tons of fun. But we spent all of one day at Hollywood Studios, and then day number 2, as you can see, was Magic Kingdom. And we did real well here because again, we went ahead and did Lightning Lane. It really was a great trip. We did extremely well as far as, getting to pretty much everything the kids wanted to do. The Lightning Lane worked out beautifully. We met Mickey. Uh-oh. We met Mickey. I love to go meet Mickey and at Town Square Theater. I just dearly love to do that. It's tons of fun. And then here's a picture of the kids and everybody there in front of the castle. And then them on Space Mountain. Took a picture of the one Space Mountain. They absolutely loved it. They also really enjoyed Tron. Now, of course, especially the older kids really enjoyed, obviously, the roller coasters. So, yeah, it is a great crew. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Oh. Well, I don't know about that, Tina. I don't know if it means I'm famous, but it's a pleasure to get to talk to you guys. It really is. Wolf Alex, thank you so. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. But here, they're here. We really had just a fantastic day. And I'm really glad that I took that picture of them. I was obviously waiting, was next in line, And I took that picture of them after they got onto Space Mountain, getting ready to leave. And I love that picture. It's just kind of a fun one, a little different, something a little different. So Magic Kingdom was an amazing day, and look who I found, y'all! Surprise, surprise! Look who I found. Thanks, Tina. Oh my God! Well, if we are famous at y'all's houses, we are doing well. We're doing something right because we love you guys. Look who I found, y'all, in Magic Kingdom. Oh my goodness. It is Dean, the turkey leg stir. And he knew that I was going to be there, and we met up while the my crew was doing some other things, and it was tons of fun. I wish that we had had time to eat. Of course, Dean had obviously had already gotten a turkey leg, so you know there's that. And then, but we did have just a great time, and we decided to go ahead and take this picture of us with the Liberty Bell there. So, ha ha ha. Ha. Uh, no, I don't. The oh no, I don't know. Yeah, he is famous. Another famous YouTuber here, Dean the Turkey Legster. Guys, yeah. So it was great to see Dean and get to spend just a little bit of time with him. Like I said, we were pretty busy. A little different trip, but we were a little busy, and we did get to visit, and we watched the parade together that day. And I think if I remember correctly, he live streamed the parade. So you guys by all means check that out. Um, oh no, no, not the blinking Mickey. I've never heard of the blinking Mickey. Alex, the talking Mickey? No, this is just a Mickey Mouse at uh, the Town Square Theater. You just meet there as you're going in the Town Square. So, but yeah, it was wonderful to see Dean. So uh, great to see him. Got to do that, and we did. Now, since this was, a lot of our people in our party. Again, some of the kids had never been to Disney at all, um, and so um, we did um, Crystal Palace and they have that wonderful buffet and all those really, really cute Winnie the Pooh themed desserts. And, as this picture here, the kids really enjoyed the characters coming to our table. And it was just tons of fun. So we really, uh, oh, oh dear. I haven't, I haven't seen that one else. I think I'll skip it. I think I'll just skip that. But blinking, his eyes blink. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness, I think I'll skip that one, Alex. It might give me nightmares. But anyway, we all enjoyed this. Crystal Palace. This one sit down meal of the day. It's a time to just relax a little bit, sit, enjoy the characters, get something really good to eat, drink a whole lot of water, and then by the time you're have eaten, just kind of take your time there, and after you've eaten, you're just ready to go again, just completely ready to go. So that works out well, and everybody really enjoyed it. Now, guys, William and Jillian had been there had been there the week before we got there. So they had already done an entire week at Disney. And then they were going to drive home. And I said, well, why would you drive home? We have plenty of, uh, three, we have plenty of room at the resort. Y'all just come, stay with us at the resort and stay another week. So they did. So here's William and Wyatt there on a Space Ranger spin, and just tons of fun there. And William rocking his Roosevelt's Disney shirt that I got him for Christmas this year. And you think so, Alex? Maybe maybe I just needed a nap this afternoon. Maybe that's it. I'm a morning person, guys. I'm totally a morning person. So at any rate, so William and Jillian and his family uh, decided, their family just they decided to stay. Uh, they were there that first week, and then we got there, and they moved over to our resort and stayed another week. So we were really excited to have them there, and they got to spend a little bit more time at Disney. And this is William and Wyatt there on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. The next day, guys, we did. This would have been. This was Wednesday. So it been Wednesday. They decided that they wanted to split the day and do half of it at Animal Kingdom and half of it at Epcot. So that's what we did. And so all of the kids and some of the adults went to ride Flight of Passage. That was the biggie that they wanted to ride there at Animal Kingdom. We did not do Lightning Lane, and Expedition Everest was down that day. Boo hiss. But they did get to do Expedition, or the Flight of Passage, excuse me. And so Bobby and I, was a very dear friend of our family, and of course he's kind of the patriarch of this group. He'd taken his whole family. Bobby and I went over to Nomad Lounge, and I had never actually been to Nomad Lounge, but I remembered we ordered a couple of fruity lemonades and the churros. Now, Nomad Lounge has the reputation of having the very best churros at Walt Disney World, and it's true. It's absolutely true. These were fantastic. This is like came with this like chocolate and vanilla sauces to go with them, and then that's what they look like. You get the churros. They were so good, y'all. They came out very warm. But the sugar on the outside was warm. They're crispy. They're kind of crispy on the outside, and they're just really, really soft on the inside. These are fantastic. I would totally order these again. So those are the churros at Nomad Lounge, and we really, really enjoyed those. This is the view there from Nomad Lounge. This is the bridge that goes over into Pandora, and it's just beautiful. Of course, Nomad Lounge is the lounge for Tiffin's, which is the high-end restaurant there at Animal Kingdom, and this is the view from that little balcony area where you sit. And we've got just some beautiful chairs there, and they're all comfy, and you can just sink into the chair and just really enjoy that lovely view and some churros. So that's what we did. We of course did Kilimanjaro Safari, and I've got some particularly good pictures that day. I really did. There's a couple of the giraffes here, and let's see, is that a wildebeest? I'm trying to think what that is in the distance over to the right. But I got some particularly good pictures of the animals because they came up really close to the vehicle. So it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed Kilimanjaro Safari that day, even though it was a little later in the day. And usually the animals are stirring more in the mornings. We still had good luck, even though it was up into the day. So that was Animal Kingdom. We pretty much did. Well, we did as much as we wanted to do, I guess, over there because they wanted to. We split the day. About 2:00, we hopped over to Epcot, and here are all of us in front of that gorgeous, gorgeous 30th anniversary of the Flower and Garden Festival. And for that, they have done this centerpiece topiary display of Moana. And I'm telling you guys, that Maui topiary is incredible. So there's that. Love that. The kids loved it. Did Cosmic Rewind first thing. Of course, on the left there's that tiny, tiny world shot. And each park has a tiny world shot. Now, and I love these. I think these are so cute. It's like a 360 camera, and you can see we all, stood around it and got that shot. I just love it. There's one that we missed. We just missed it. They were just the PhotoPass cast members were uh, uh, closing up shop as we walked over to see if we could get it. It's there. It's there beside Star Tours, and it's underneath the big AT&T walker there, and I love it. We've gotten it before, but we missed it on this day. We did, however, get this one at Epcot. So I love those tiny world shots. They're some of my favorites. And then here we are on. Here we are. There's Kylie in the white t-shirt there, and of course I'm in the front with my arms up. But yeah, we had a great time, and the main objective for Epcot, of course, was to ride Cosmic Rewind. Now, we did not even, guys, we didn't even make it over to World Showcase. Yeah, we just, yeah. Yes, that's what I was thinking. It was a wildebeest. Best animatronics ever. We had a blast. We really enjoyed it. And then we also did, after this, we did 3 days at Universal, guys. We did a full day at Epic Universe, and then we did 2 days and park hopped back and forth between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. We talked about that last week. So had a total blast. I really enjoyed it. And we were able to cover, most everything. Oh, we were able to cover, most everything that they wanted to see. We did the very best that we could. So, at any rate, I am hoping. Let's see. Hang on just a second here. Let me get over here. I'm hoping that that I can get back pretty soon. I'd like to go. My pass expires at the end of the year, so I'm hoping I can get back to Walt Disney World at least a couple of times before that happens. So we'll see. To go ahead and use my pass, and I wanted to show you. Oh, Dave. Well, the 70th anniversary is Disneyland. Disney World just finished celebrating their 50th anniversary about 4 years ago. Has it really been that long? Wow. So it's Disneyland that's celebrating its 70th anniversary. Yes, I know, Tina, and I'm that's what I'm looking at, obviously. Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you this. I did get my pass holder, which is the Maleficent. I got my pass holder magnet. So, isn't she cute? She's really cute. So, got that. Really excited about that. I was able to pick that up at Epcot. I did not make it over to. We didn't make it to the World Showcase because we just flat ran out of time, or I would have gone also to the Pass Holder Lounge. In Morocco. They're having the VIP Pass Holder days, and which was really, really nice because the discounts were pretty deep. We had discounts on certain dining locations, and then also on merch. So, right. So yes, it's very shiny. Alex, I'm very proud of that. Something I also wanted to mention, guys, is a cool kid summer um, adventure guide. They're having something called Cool Kid Summer, and here is the kind of the guide for that. And it is for the kiddos. You can find these guides at the display racks where they have the regular park guide maps in each park. And Cool Kids Summer, they have several uh, they have several things going on at each park. Um, I think Jillian. Um, there was like a okay, so this is like for um, this is the one for Magic Kingdom, and as you can see, it lists different activities there for the kiddos: Big Top Bash, DJ, dance party, pop up silliness with Pluto, and games, even more hands on activities inside Big Top Souvenirs. So they have just special things for the kids to do that are not normally going on for this summer Cool Kids Summer. And so this is just a special guide map and um, information on the interactive experiences. They talk about the Smellephants on parade, uh, presented by Cincy, over by Big Top Souvenirs, and a Pirate's Adventure, which is a ton of fun. I've never actually done that, but I would love to do it. So, um, says scavenger hunt, find a pirate's treasure map, sing with the tiki birds, ride a boat, use your nose to find a Smellephant statue, visit a treehouse, see a parade, or strike a pose near Cinderella Castle. So there's that cool Kids Summer for Magic Kingdom. And then I also picked up the one for Animal Kingdom. There's the one for Animal Kingdom. They're each a different activities in each park. So there's the one for Animal Kingdom. Anyway, so if you're going to be there this summer, by all means, be sure and pick these up, especially if you've got kiddos with you. So there that. And as you always, guys, always pick up the guide maps. And I know I say this a lot, but always pick up the guide maps because I think they're probably gonna do away with these printed maps pretty soon, and just go completely to your phone, to the digital stuff. But always pick up these guide maps. They really make good souvenirs, and they kind of freeze the parks in time. For example, Hollywood Studios map, and this will be the last set of printed maps that they will have that show the Muppet Courtyard, and it's on Grand Avenue. And of course, this will be the last one that it will show on, because they've already taken it off the app. They've already taken it off the app. Muppet Courtyard, that whole section is already gone off the My Disney Experience app. So this will be the last printed map with that shows that area. It was a Grand Avenue, and there was Muppet Vision 3D. There was Ice Cold Hydraulics by Coca-Cola, Pizza Rizzo, of course, Mama Melrose's Italian restaurant, and Baseline Tap House. So that's what was there. That's no longer there. So I always get the park maps. I love them. They make good souvenirs, and just over the years, as the parks change, you have the maps showing those changes. So yeah, Yeah, I do too. I do too. Yeah. A scavenger hunt. Alex, I would love to do this. I'm going to do my best to do the pirate scavenger hunt. Let's see, in Magic Kingdom, what's it called? It's the A Pirate Adventure: Treasures of the Seven Seas, and the sign up location is near Pirates of the Caribbean. And um, I have seen the maps before. I actually think I have a map, but I've never actually done it. So I would love to do that, especially it would be fun to do that, Alex, on a live stream. So if I, hopefully, maybe in November, I'll have time to do that. That would be tons of fun to do on a live stream. We could get to have William or somebody there with me, so that they kind of help me, with the map and finding things, on the live stream, that kind of thing. So we shall see. Okay, guys, I'm not going to do Lorcana tonight. I will wait until next week on William to do that. But um, I did want to ask if just a couple things, and I'm going to show you my merch from this trip. But has anybody seen the Lilo and Stitch movie? It came out on May the 23rd, and I have not seen it yet. I've heard some good things about it, but so Lilo and Stitch as a live action came out while we were while we were at Walt Disney World. I have not seen it yet. Also, How to Train Your Dragon um, releases Friday the 13th. And but our local Cinemark has showtimes for the 12th. So I'm definitely going to go see How to Train Your Dragon. It's Olive Burke. How to Train Your Dragon is one of the sections. Oh, sorry. It's one of the sections in Epic Universe. So you kind of, know a little bit about what's going on, when you go into that section. It helps if you've seen the movie. Also, guys, just a quick something that a friend of mine pointed out. Joffrey's VIP pass holder days, uh, excuse me, for VIP pass holder days, Joffrey's has a 4 parks challenge. So if you pick up a punch card at a Joffrey's location, and you get it stamped at every location. I think there are 5 locations. There's like one in each excuse me, and one at Disney Springs. And then um, you you purchase the featured beverage, and then you get I think like a coffee koozie or something at the end of it. But it's pretty cool. If you pick up the punch card, you have from now until July 31st to complete the challenge. So 4 parks, 4 coffees. And by all means, check out Matt at Disney Coffee Blog on Instagram. He is the ultimate authority on Disney coffee. I love Matt over there. He does a fantastic job with that vlog. Good writer. And he says, because nothing says pixie dust like jittery hands and heart palpitations. So, yeah, so he did the coffee challenge, and there are 4 different coffee drinks. One is hot, one is iced, one espresso, and one frozen. So in stop 1 at Animal Kingdom, there's at Creature Comforts, and then stop 2 at Epcot is the Joffrey's Coffee. There's a white chocolate mango iced latte there, and he liked that one. He gave that one a 5 out of 5. Stop 4 at Hollywood Studios was a frozen cappuccino. So again, check out Disney Coffee Blog on Instagram. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead Oh, I know. So sorry. You guys want me to go ahead and do Lorcana? I know, right, Jonathan? I know. They on jar. I'm gonna have to start one. I absolutely, absolutely am. If I put $1 in, that Disney trip would be coming right up. Okay, okay. You talked me into it, Charlie. Just for Charlie, I'm gonna do Lorcana tonight, even though William is not here. I'm gonna go ahead and open a pack. Okay, so Lorcana. Okay, which one do you want me to open? You guys choose. You guys choose. This is for Jonathan too, because Jonathan, I know you enjoy you enjoy the cards. Okay, Charlie, pick the pack. So we have Yzma. Uh, oh my gosh, we have Yzma, y'all, from Emperor's New Groove, and then we have the Mad Hatter. And Yzma's from the Azurite Sea Collection, and the Mad Hatter is from Arcasia's Island. The Mad Hatter, okay, got it. So the Mad Hatter is on the outside of this hanger. So let me see if I can get into this thing and see what's on the actual pack of cards, the blister pack on the inside. All right, you talked me into it, Charlie. Okay, the Mad Hatter's on the blister pack too. Look at that. Yeah, it's on the blister pack too. Okay. Oh, he's fun, right? Yeah, he's fun. Okay, so here we go. I have really enjoyed Arcasia's Island. Well, it really has been a really fun series. Okay, so we have Calhoun. First, we have Calhoun. That's our first common. And then we have a Sabug. Wow. Check that out. Look at that artwork. Wow. So the Sabug, that's our, and next in the common position is, Tanana. Uh-oh. There we go. Tanana. Love all that purple. And then, yay, Robin Hood. Check it out. Robin Hood. Ralph, yes. There's Robin Hood. I love the Robin Hoods. You guys know our only enchanted is a Robin Hood. There we go. Okay, who's next? Pacha is next. Some less common, really less common characters. Another common there. And then we have Orville. From the Rescuers, right, guys? That's a steel color. Okay, let's see. Okay, and in our first uncommon slot, we have the dual inks. We have a steel and a ruby, and it's Shang from Mulan. I really like this card. I like Shang. You guys know I like him. His singing voice is Donny Osmond. So, and Archimedes. Love this. Another uncommon. I love that one. Archimedes. Yes. He may have been Charlie. That's a good catch there. He may have been named. That would not surprise me. That would be really cool. Huh? And then we have another dual ink, Mirabelle Madrigal. I really like this. I really like this card in the amber and the amethyst. That's a really pretty card. Another uncommon. And then in the last 3 slots, let's see what we have. Okay. In the rare slot, we have Baymax. Love this card. I love Baymax, but this is the first time I've seen him in his armor. So there's Baymax. Oh, he did a book report on Orville and Real. That must have been fascinating, Alex. I love flying, and I bet that was really a fascinating book report. That's really cool. And then another rare, we have Restoring Atlantis, and it's in a steel ink. Wow, that's really interesting artwork there. It's in the steel, in the single ink. Wow, that's really cool. And then for our hollow slot, we have a common, but it's really pretty. Look how pretty this card is, y'all. Treasure Garden. Treasure Garden. That is a beautiful card. My goodness. So pretty. And it's the hollow. You can see it's all shiny. And yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. That is absolute Treasure Guardian. What did I say? Garden? Treasure Guardian. Yeah. Seek out the diamond in the rough. I love that. Really pretty. I think that would have been a good pack, and I probably could have beaten William with it. But yeah, fun pack. And then here is the puzzle piece. There's the puzzle card. I'm going to check all of these, and I still have not, because I'm pretty sure I probably have. The guy from Star Trek is in Atlantis. Yes. Yes. I love Star Trek, by the way. Huge Star Trek fan. Huge Star Wars fan. I like both franchises. Yes, I do. Okay, guys, just quickly, I'm going to go ahead. So there's a fun pack. Really enjoyed that. Let me go ahead and show you my Epic Universe, the things that I got from Universal Studios. Okay. The first thing that I got some merch, and I probably, I've had to really, you have to kind of, here's the Universal, what the Universal bags look like there. As you guys know, I recycle bags. Recycle bags, so it has a lot of the characters on it, and use them again. So my first one is this pen. I'll do that. I'll post it on Instagram, Charlie, or yeah. I'll post it on Instagram. So this is the first one that I got, guys. This is Universal Studios 35th anniversary, which I did not know until we went. So I got that pen, and it's a hanger. See that moves. So, and it's very thick. It's like a, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 3D. It's like layered there. So got that. And then here's the other thing, guys. I'm a child of the 80s. And I probably totally did not need this, but I wanted it, so I got it. This is obviously ET, and it's a little like a bag charm. I guess you put keys on it or whatever. It's really cute. Just a little bag charm. He's sweet. I love ET. So I got that. Let's see, what else did I get from? I have to decide what order in which to show them. Let's see. And guys, it's Jaws 50th anniversary. And I'll tell you what I was really looking, the movie Jaws, what I was really looking for. Oh, excuse me. What I was really looking for was that Jaws 50th anniversary sipper that they had. I thought that was really, oh, Susie said cute. What is it? It's E.T. Oh my goodness. Alex, has your baby not seen E.T.? My goodness, yes, you need to show her E.T. I love it. I love it. Oh, Jonathan, think about getting the Jaws Lego set. Okay, I could not find that Jaws sipper. They had a sipper and Jaws was like coming up and biting the air tank that eventually blew him up. But they did have this, and so I went ahead and got a lanyard. And you can see it says beach is closed. Um, Greetings from Amity Island. And then it has, the Jaws 50th. So I got that. And they did not have a lot of anniversary. They did not have a whole lot of anniversary merch left. They just didn't, which I think is a huge merchandising miss on their part. I think they underestimated the popularity of that movie and has a little 50th charm. But that's a lanyard. And then I thought, well, maybe I could use that, to put some of my pins on or not. And I did. This is not 50th anniversary, but I did go ahead and get this pin. And it's a Jaws pin. Like a little ship in a bottle. And it says Jaws. So I did go ahead and get that. But again, I think they completely missed that merchandising opportunity because the crew member that I talked to, the crew member that I talked to said that they had the 50th merch and the sippers and all, but they sold out really, really fast. So yeah. Yeah, I like that pin too. Can y'all see the detail there? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see what else. What else? I did get this birthday card. I sent one to my sister, but I did get this one. Went ahead and bought that one as well. Platform 9 3/4, and it's shiny. It's a shiny card, and then it has a gold envelope, so I can send that to somebody for their birthday. I just decided to get an extra one there. And let's see, I think that was all that was in this bag. Let's see. Oh, my mug. That was the other thing. I may show you that next week. I did get a mug, a Ministry of Magic mug, but I also got this hat. I think I wore this last week. This is Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios, and it's just gray on gray. Just will match pretty much anything. Doesn't have anything on the back, but I just kind of liked it. It was sort of understated. And I did get these two pins to go on the hat. This one is Hogwarts Alumni, which I love. So that pin says Hogwarts, and I got these to go on the hat. So I'll use some of Disney's locking pin backs, and then I got this one, which I love. It's the Golden Snitch, and I'm going to put both of those on the hat. So I love that one. I thought it was really neat with the of the golden snitch. So, got those 2 pins to go on the hat. Uh-oh, sorry guys. And then one more thing from Universal. I think I've just got one more thing. Just one more thing from Universal. And this came in a beautiful bag that I'll show you as well. That for Epic Universe, now they have, guys, we have, the first time we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter would have been in 2010. And they had just opened Hogsmeade. And we went to Ollivanders and got wands. Well, they weren't interactive at that point. So then they came out with the first generation interactive wands later on, which we did not get. We didn't get one of those. But that since Epic Universe has opened, they have come out with Generation 2 interactive wands. And we bought this one. Kylie actually got this one. It is Hermione Granger's wand. And look at this. It is just beautifully, I mean, you can see how pretty the box is here. And there are maps on the inside here. There's a little slip pocket. And the maps, you can pull up the maps and they tell you where to find all of the interactive places where you can do magic spells. And then I wanted to show you how pretty this is, how pretty it's boxed. Let's see here. There you go. That kind of folds back to reveal the wand. And there's Hermione's wand. So it is, her wand is very pretty. It has, again, this is a Generation 2 interactive wand. It does interact, in Epic Universe. It also will work in the other parts as well. But you can see the detail there in Hermione's wand. A lot of, she kind of has like vines going up. And then it has, of course, the interactive tip there. But yeah, so pretty. Really pretty. Oh, yeah, the snitch pin, Jonathan, is really cool. Yeah, it is really cool. So this is Hermione's wand. Wyatt bought Ron's wand. He bought Ron's wand. So, but there it is. Yeah, that's Hermione's wand. So I'm really proud of that, to have that second generation wand, and we'll be taking that back when we go. We'll be taking that back. Kylie did some spells while she was there, and so we will definitely be taking that back with us when we go again. But again, just beautifully boxed, and they had a choice. They gave you a choice of several different wands that were interactive. They had Harry's, Ron's, Dumbledore's, and of course this one is Hermione's. And the shop at Epic Universe is called Cosmic Acajur, and this is the bag. This is the shopping bag. So very pretty with ribbons, and the store owner was actually milling around and talking to people. It was good. Oh, I asked the same thing, Charlie. It does not. He repaired it. He repaired it. If you recall, in the last book, Harry repairs Ron's wand with the Elder Wand. Okay, things that I got at Disney. I didn't get a whole lot from Disney. And this is something that I probably didn't need, but I bought it anyway. Is a Hatbox Goes Pez. Who doesn't need a Hatbox Goes Pez? I know a lot of people collect Pez, and if I gave in to that, I could be one of those people who collect Pez dispensers. But this is the Hatbox Ghost Pez dispenser, and I loved it, so I went ahead and thought, well, it wasn't that expensive, so I went ahead and got it. The tape would be funny, it really would. It really would. Okay, and then this is kind of like Christmas for me, guys, because I've kind of forgotten what I bought, and this is the first time since I got home that I've looked through them. Now this was one that I found. You guys know how I love Mickey Americana, and I bought a it's just a Mickey head, and it looks a lot. It's in red, white, and blue, the flag, and I bought a T-shirt. So I don't have that to show you, but I bought a Mickey Americana T-shirt. I love Mickey Americana. So this is a set of 2 pins. So I bought that, and this is one so thoughtful. The Goofy movie, guys, kind of has a special place in William and Jeff's hearts. Jeff took William to see a Goofy movie when he was a little bitty, and so William gave him this pin. And that's sweet of Max and Goofy. So sweet. So I'm going to probably, William, or Jeff's probably going to put that on a hat, and we will probably, I'll put one of the locking pin backs on that. So got those two, and then again, this is like Christmas for me because I can't remember what I bought. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, I had forgotten that. I've forgotten that about this. Because Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be rethemed, y'all. I got this, and there wasn't a whole lot of merch left. I went ahead and got this die cut magnet. Rock and Roller Coaster, of course, is going to be rethemed to the Muppets. So I got that. A lot of the Rock and Roller merch had sold out already. So I got that. Let's see, is there anything else? And I already have some merch. Kylie actually bought herself a really cool T-shirt and jacket while we were there, and I also have a really neat pin. And then the other thing that I found was this pin. Put the pedal to the metal. But they really, again, they had, in anticipation of the closing, a lot of people have bought up the merch already. So, but we have some. So there was no Aerosmith, um, merch left. Oh, okay, Alex. Oh my goodness, you have to go into work. Okay. Well, have a great night. Have a great night. Yeah. Aw, have a great night. Thank you so much, Alex. We appreciate you. But yeah, it is a good size pen, and so that's all I had left, guys. Really, that I saw, that I wanted. And the last two things that I got, I think let's see. Let me check this other. Let me check this bag to be sure there's nothing in it. I don't think there is. No. And the last two things that I got, just quickly, y'all oh my gosh, look at the Jawa zipper. Oh my goodness, look at that Jawa zipper. It is a zipper. Oh my goodness, this is heavy, guys. This is a nice um this is a nice heavy Jawa zipper. It's a Star Wars Jawa zipper. It has a really pretty lanyard. As you can see, it has the really pretty lanyard. It says Disney Parks on it. Nice, nice heavy. lanyard, but this is adorable. Y'all look at his. Let's see. Here we go. And he's holding. Hang on. Oh, where's? Oh, here we go. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Is that cool or what? That's a lot of different. That's a lot of different ones, y'all. I love it. He says, yeah. Wow, that's a lot of different. A lot of different. Anyway, so his little eyes light up, and obviously he talks. And oh my gosh, he's really adorable. He's nice. But he's very heavy plastic. So is he cute or what? Is he adorable? He's got his little blaster there. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. So yeah, he's adorable. He's absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness, too cute. One more time. The backside has a ton of detail. It really does. Yeah. So I love this. I absolutely love this. It has a little on-off switch here, a little on-off switch, and he turns off his little eyes. And yeah, but it's great. Okay, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, guys, it gets better. Stop it. It gets better. It gets better. Okay. This, as you guys know, I looked and looked, for the Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket, and I have that one. When I saw this, I absolutely had to have it. It's really cool. The Death Star, and it has it has a really neat lanyard there. Let's see that so the lanyard is really cool. But okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Now it's popcorn bucket, obviously, but it's very now. This is a legit popcorn bucket, and the thing is, guys, there's a lot more room in there. It's kind of deceiving. There's a lot more room in there if you actually wanted to use it as a popcorn bucket. But okay, all right. So here, look. Oh my gosh! Stop it. Is that great? Look at how it lights up. It's so great. Hang it. Okay, you ready? Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So it lights up and then it fires. Oh my gosh, it is so cool. How cool is that? It lights up and then it fires. Wow. I think that is just the coolest thing. Okay, so it turns off. I'm going to do it one more time. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear that okay? So here we go. Okay. I'm going to turn it on. Okay. It's all lit up. Let's see, it's all lit up. Okay. So here goes. I love it. I love it. I think that that is just the coolest thing. Yeah. I think it's really cool. Let's see if I can hang on. Hang on, Jonathan. Let me see if I can reach the light switch back here. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can. Okay. Is that better? You see it? All right. One more time. And then we're going to quit playing with the popcorn bucket. Okay. So it's off. Okay. So one more time. And then we're going to quit playing with the popcorn bucket. Here we go. Okay. There it is on. I think that that is just the coolest thing. I love it. I love it. So I have to be, we have to be careful. There's so many things that Disney puts out that are really cute, and you just have to be careful, about spending so much money. But that was one that I had to have. I know, right, right. I know. I love it. I love it. So it's great, y'all. Okay, let me turn the lights back on here. It is great. So tons of fun there with those two. Just that Jawa sipper and the sorry about all that moving around, y'all. The Jawa sipper and that the Death Star popcorn bucket. But my goodness, I love it. I absolutely love it. I do. So I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it for merch. Yeah. I think that's all. That's all. So thanks for bearing with me while I played with the popcorn bucket, but it is really cool, and I really loved it. Glad to be able to get that one. William actually picked it up for me the day that I went into Hollywood Studios. I walked all around those popcorn buckets. Did not, the stands. Did not get one. So William picked one up when he went back in for me, and I really appreciate him. Really appreciate him doing that, because I love those two. I did not know. I had no idea that the Jawa sippers that he talked. I had no idea that he talked. So that was just a little bonus. So anyway, there we go. Let me just a little channel news here, guys. I posted a new video from Epic Universe this past Saturday. It's the Cosmos Fountain Show. It's their finale show in Celestial Park, and it's really, really cool. If y'all want to check that out, it's it's a Vegas style water, the water show with music and tons of millions of LED lights. It's really cool. So so be sure and check that out. Let me copy a link into the chat for you on that. And be sure and check that out. It's really, really pretty. We totally enjoyed it. So be sure and check that out. Also, I went over to again, we have YouTube Shorts as well. There's a good one of the big roller coaster in Epic Universe called Stardust Racers. So check that out. It's a good one, YouTube short there. And then I also went over to Tom Sawyer Island during our trip in May for just a last look and a goodbye. And I haven't gotten that video put together, but I will. It's going to be very detailed. I videoed, getting onto the raft all the way over, walked all over, the island into the caves and what have you. So I will try to get that put together, especially since we are saying goodbye to Tom Sawyer Island very soon. I will get that one, definitely get that one put together. Well, let's see, Tom Sawyer Island is scheduled to close permanently on July 7th. So, according to Disney, they're gonna close Tom Sawyer Island on July 7th. So, I will get that. I'll get that a video put together, and we'll have a last look and to say goodbye. I'll post that video sometime soon. If you need to plan a Disney or Universal Studios trip, Jillian, my daughter-in-law, is a Mickey Travels agent, and she can help you plan a vacation for 2025. And she's also booking for 2026. Her contact information is in the description of this video. So, and guys, her services are free. And Disney builds in the cost of a travel agent into the cost of your trip anyway. So you might as well use her services. She's very good at it. She knows what she's doing. And again, her contact information is in the description of this video. And she would love to help you plan a trip. So by all means, check out her information and give her a call if you need her services. Thanks so much, guys, to our channel members and to everybody in the chat. If you're ghost watching or watching on the replay, we always appreciate it's Joey's World and Lisa Keith and Joey. You should definitely check out their channel, Precious Precious Family, and Captains of our Team Replay. We appreciate y'all so much. TheLivePlace.com is a website, and it's basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. Dean maintains that and continues to make improvements to that site. Search engines, the whole nine yards. But again, you can go over there at any time of day if you're looking for a family-friendly live stream, and not just Disney, but some other topics as well in the search engine, and find what you're looking for. We appreciate him for listing our channel over there in Hitchhiker Chat Tuesday. So you can also check out Dean's YouTube channel. He does have a YouTube channel as well. It's called Dreamers Empire. So guys, a TubeBuddy, if you're a creator, you want to grow your channel, you should be using TubeBuddy. We have been using it for a long time. There is a free version. It's a great tool. It tracks viewing trends, suggests searchable keywords for titles, channel data, all the things that kind of help you monitor your channel and improve and make your channel more, get it out there into the algorithm. So we have an affiliate link in the description below. If you decide to use it, we'd appreciate it if you'd use our link. It will give us both a free month. Stickermule is the same way. All of our channel merch, pins, we have pins and magnets, and also keychains, buttons, stickers. So if you want good quality, low cost promo items, please use our Stickermule link in the description below, and we both get a $10 credit on a future order. So be sure and do that. Guys, Flower and Garden Festival, Flower and Garden Festival officially wrapped up on June the 2nd. Now, Food and Wine Festival does not kick off until August 28th, and it runs until November 22nd. So we're kind of in between festivals right now. Also, remember Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. All of the dates are, if you want to check into that, want to get your party tickets, by all means, go ahead and do that. The parties start August the 15th, and they run through October 31st. So that'll be cranking up pretty soon, as well as Disney's Starlight Parade. We are so excited about this. Disney has not had a new new nighttime parade in years and years and years since Spectral Magic. They stopped running Spectral Magic. It was the last one in Magic Kingdom. And so they are going to have a nighttime parade again. Disney Starlight Parade will make its premiere on July 20th. Jillian will be there around that time. She should be in Magic Kingdom on the 22nd. So we're really, really hoping that she can do a live stream of that parade for us. And also keep in mind that VIP pass holder days run until July the 31st. So if you're looking to get in on any of that, or to get your annual pass holder magnet, you have until the 31st to do that. Okay. So Tina texted roll call to me, so let's go ahead and do that by all means. Tina, I really appreciate that. All right. Aunt Susan, Aunt Joy, all the bones. Mandy Adams, Keith BDF, Dave Amarino, Alex Charlie, and Mrs. Alex, Najuma Brown, Hatbox Ghost, Jonathan Chung, and Susie. We appreciate you guys so much for being in the chat tonight, and it means a lot that you spend some of your Tuesday nights with us. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. William will hopefully be back next week, and we'll go ahead and talk about the closing of the Muppets Courtyard, Muppet Vision 3D, and all the things in that area, as well as coming up, we're gonna have to say goodbye to Tom Sawyer Island, the Rivers of America, and the Liberty Bell. I can't even believe they're going to do that, but at any rate, we'll talk about that next week, as well as some other things. I'm going to talk a little bit about Josh tomorrow and some of the other possible candidates to take over as Disney CEO. There are about 4 people who are really kind of in this horse race to be the next CEO when baaa-ack retires again. So thank you so much for texting that to me, Tina. And thank you for being here. We appreciate you so much. Appreciate our ghost hosts, especially for keeping the chat family friendly, and our channel members. You guys, we appreciate you. We love you. And don't forget, Father's Day is coming up. And I think that's it. I will have a video up. I don't know if this Saturday's video will be Tom Sawyer Island. I may wait another week to get that one up, but hopefully I'll get a video up. And watch for some shorts. I just kind of post, shorts at random during the week. So check those out. And those are always fun. I appreciate it. And leave us a comment. If you have, questions about anything or comments, want to offer an opinion, we're always open to that and love to hear from you guys. Our email address is thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Again, hopefully William will be back next week. I'm sure that he will, and we will continue our discussion on the closures and all the news and things going on. But again, we appreciate you being here. At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. We love you. Good night.